Okay, number one, the volume of a cylinder is 360 cubic inches. Which equation can be used to find B, the area of the base of the cylinder? Okay, our original formula for volume is this volume formula right there. Okay, when we talked about volume, we talked about how you insert for here. So it would be volume equals pi r squared times h. Okay, so this takes over for that B because it's the base. It's a cylinder, so the base is a circle. Okay, so which equation can be used to find B, the area of the base, with a volume of 360? So I'm going to insert what I know. I know that this is 360. I don't know pi r squared. Okay, and then I know pi. I don't know r squared, and I don't know h. So let's read these examples. It says B equals 360 plus h, where h is the height of the cylinder. Well, we're not adding this. We're multiplying. So B equals 360 divided by h, where h is the height of the cylinder. C, B equals h divided by 360, where h is the height of the cylinder. And D, B equals 360h, where h is the height of the cylinder. So we could replace this. We could say 360 equals BH. And if we were getting B by itself, we would do this. Okay, so if I worked backwards to solve that, it would look like that, which matches this one right here. Okay, number 2. A cylinder has a diameter of 10 and a height of h. Which equation can be used to find the volume of the cylinder? Okay, so volume is, we're still that pi r squared h. We're really big B times h. Okay, which equation can be used to find the volume of the cylinder? Okay, we know the diameter is 10. Okay, so the radius is 5. Okay, so everybody kept coming up and asking about this one in particular, and we're saying the radius is 5. But if I plug this in, I can go as far as this. Okay, right here, and I know that 5 squared is 25, so really I'm getting pi times 25h. So the answer that matches that is answer choice A. Number 3, beads are sold in a cylindrical container with a diameter of 11 centimeters and a height of 6 centimeters. How many cubic centimeters of beads does a container hold? Okay, so we're still talking about a cylinder. Here's our formula. Here's our second formula. Okay, diameter of 11. So I'm going to cut that in half. So I'm going to say volume equals pi. Half of 11 is 5.5. And then times, and a height of 6. So I do have the height, so I need to go ahead and insert it there. So I'm going to say times 6. Okay, so 5.5 squared is, okay, so if we square 5.5, we're going to get 30.25. So V equals pi times 30.25 times 6. And we're going to multiply that number times 6. And we're going to get 181.5. So V equals 181.5 times pi, because we never multiplied by pi. Okay, I think we have an answer here. It would be answer choice D. So it's not asking you to actually finish in solving, it's asking you to break it down the other way. Number 4, Erin has an exercise ball in the shape of a sphere shown below. She wants to increase the weight by filling it up with sand. How much sand will the ball hold completely? Okay, so our volume formula is volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Okay, she wants to increase the weight by filling it up. How much sand will the ball hold? Okay, so we're going to put this in here. Okay, and if we have, it's giving us the diameter, even though I feel like it's telling us that. So we're going to cut that 75 in half. and make it 37.5. So 4/3 pi 37.5 cubed. And so we're just going to walk that into our calculator, and then times 3.14 times 37.5, and then we're going to cube that, and I'm going to get 22 0781 point, I'm going to round that up to 3 meters of sand, and that's cubed because it's a volume. Number, which of the following is closest to the amount? So right here, this one's going to be close. If you use pi in your calculator, if we used pi, nope, here, 4/3 pi 37.5, I get 20.89. I get this one exactly. So you may need to use pi on your exam to make sure that you match up completely. Okay. Number 5, a silo shaped in a cylinder with a diameter of 7.5 and a height of 12.6. Okay, is used to store grain. How much grain in cubic meter is stored in the silo if it's 3/4 full? Okay, we're trying to confuse you there. So you're still going to use the volume formula, which is pi r squared h. Remember, it's this big B times h. I'm inserting my thing, but whatever answer we get, we're going to multiply it by 3/4. So if we do pi r squared, so it's 7.5, so 3.75 squared times the height, which is 12.6. Okay, I get 556.65, but then I multiply that by 0.75 or 3/4, and I get 417.28. This is the closest right here. Okay, number 6. Roy cut a cone from a piece of wood shaped like a cylinder. He measured the distance. He measured the circumference of the base of the cylinder and found it measures 12.56. So circumference equals 12.56. The height of the cylinder piece of the wood is 8 inches. So the height right here is 8 inches. What is the volume of Roy's cone? Okay, so a cylinder is a cone is a third of a cylinder. So you do the pi r squared h, and then you divide it by 3. So we're going to have to go back and find the radius or the diameter. So if I do 12.56 and divide it by 3.14, that gives me my diameter. So my diameter here is 4 inches. So I worked backwards to get this. Okay, because 12.56 equals pi d, and then I divided by pi, and I got 4 for the diameter. So that gives me a radius of 2. So if I say pi r squared h divided by 3, I'm doing pi times 2 squared, which is 4, times the height, which is 8, divided by 3. I got 33.51, so that's going to be closest to this answer choice right there. Okay, number 7, a cylindrical water tank has a radius of 6 feet. Okay, I try to draw my pictures. I know my pictures are not that great. Okay, so the radius is 6 feet. It's filled with approximately 2,826 cubic feet of water. What is the following best estimate of the depth? Okay, so they're saying the volume is 2826. And we're saying best estimate. So the radius is 6. So pi times 6 squared times h. We don't know. Okay, so pi times 36 times h. So I'm going to say 36 times pi. 36 times pi. Clear. 36 pi is 113.09. Okay, so 2826 divided by 113.09 is 24.5 or 24.9. So that's going to be our closest estimate to this. And I kind of worked backwards. I solved this and then I would divide by 113.09, divide by 113.09, and I got 24.9. So that was what put me at C. Okay, number 8, Gene is preparing pancake batter. He's using a large bowl shaped like a half of a sphere with a diameter of 16. What is the volume of the batter of the bowl? Okay, so we're talking about a bowl. We're talking about a sphere that's cut in half. So it has a diameter of 16. So our formula, we used it up here, is 4/3 pi r cubed. 4/3 pi r cubed. Okay, so I'm going to give us some room over here. I know y'all are probably running out of room, but my radius 4/3 times pi, and r is 8 because it's half of the deal, and we're cubing it, and we're going to divide that by 2 again because we only have half of the bowl. So if I put that in the computer, I got this 2,144, and then I'm going to divide that by 2. I got 1,072.33. 1,072.33, which would match closest with answer choice D right there. Cynthia is designing a new flower pot that is shaped like a triangular prism with lateral faces made of glass. The bases of the prism are right triangles. Cynthia's new flower pot will look like the diagram below. What is the lateral surface area? Lateral surface area means it does not include the bases, so we're not including the triangles. So we just need the 3 rectangles. Okay, so remember, if it's perimeter times height is our lateral surface area formula. The perimeter of the base is 8 plus 6 plus 10. So you got to be careful. 8 plus 6 plus 10 times the height, which is 9. So 1424. 24 times 9 is 216. So 216 on the lateral surface area, which is answer choice D. I'm going to finish up on the second video, but I'll go ahead and stop right here for this part.